I think we can maybe try and eat meat earlier that week and so we can get one of these out. We always try and get a speak friendly question out for you guys, and we've got a few questions this week, so we are going to crack on. As you can see, it's nice and Christmassy, and kind of makes up for the rather lame Christmas effort from the Palantir team. Oh, were not well.
No, they are not.
Lame?
Well, I think that their intro and outro was fantastic.
It was great. I don't know how they managed to magically get us into that scene, because I have no memory of dressing up in an elf suit and dancing around.
I do, it was fantastic.
Was it good?
Yeah.
What happened?
Very stretchy.
Yeah, very drunk.
Impossible.
It was on the slow gin. It's the right time of year anyway. So yeah.
Hello? Yeah, hey mate, how you doing? It's me. Damian. O'Byrne. Yeah. Have you seen Speak Friendly Question this week? They said our Christmas attempts were lame. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, right? Yeah, I just think, it's a bit much. We just got a little tree behind them. I just think we need to go all out, put the tree up, get a wreath, that sort of thing. Probably dress up. Yeah. I think we both wear elf outfits. Yeah, spirit of Christmas. Yeah? Wicked. So we're recording tomorrow, yeah? Alright, well, I'll see you then. I'll do the decks, make sure you bring your outfit. I'll see you then. Yeah, we'll show them what lame is. Cool. Take care, mate. Bye. Lame.
Eh?
What is that?
It's my elf outfit.
I'm a Christmas elf, not a Lord of the Rings elf.
This is what I usually wear.
No, for Christmas!
You don't usually complain when I dress up like Tower Elf for you.
Yeah, well, that's not the point yet. We're going to make a big effort for Christmas. We can show them we're making a lame effort.
Tower's for life, Damian, not just for Christmas.
Yeah, okay. You best sit down and do it like this.
I'm not wearing the wig. Do you like this?
Welcome to Strategy Battle Games to another GBHL YouTube video. You're here with your host GBHL Damian.
And GBHL Tom.
And we are here with episode 50 of
The Palantir.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Here we go. Way! It's our 50th episode extravaganza! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Palantir. Happy birthday to you.
Well, it's not actually a birthday, is it?
It's more of a milestone,
Yeah,
I suppose, yeah. Make a wish that they go off it and we never have to do it again. Happy birthday to us.
Yeah.
They're dinosaur candles. Check it out. We've got some sort of sauropod.
Which type though?
Brachiosaurus.
Okay.
An interesting fact about
I have a
Brachiosaurus.
yellow stegosaurus. They were yellow. Well, you could never tell what colour they were, but they were probably yellow.
They probably. Yeah, so that was nice. And here we are. Oh, I didn't do it. You're right. Yeah. So you're learning.
Mm-hmm.
Does smell fantastic. And here we are in our Christmas grotto, which is not lame, James. Spirit of Christmas. D. Say we made a lame effort. Tifa had a bauble hanging off his nose. Really upset him. So yeah, we thought fair enough. The guys up north think we're not making the effort. We'll put a tree up.
Yeah.
So this is actually the same room. The
Yeah.
sofa's just behind there. Just you can't see it, it's disguised. But here we are for our 50th episode, and we have got a packed show for you today, haven't we?
We do.
You're in charge, of course.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah. We thought we'd get cake, but mince pies for 'tis the season.
Yeah. So yeah, what we're going to talk about is one of our viewers, who you probably already know, called Acton39 on YouTube, but Ryan Ratchford in real life, has compiled stuff about the show.
Indeed.
Lots of stuff.
Over our 50 episode history, he has the stats of the Palantir. We actually did this for us a while back.
Yeah.
Can't remember quite how long ago, but we thought it was a good anniversary thing.
Mm-hmm. So yes, we will be talking about that. We will have a very limited comment review on the comment review episode.
Yep.
Um,
Comment review and a comment review.
there'll be a tea toast, obviously.
It'll be a very important tea
special
toast.
50th tea
50th
toast.
special tea toast.
We'll do a little bit of news. We will talk to you about something big that's happened today. Hey.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Perfect timing
Perfect
for
Palantir
episode
timing.
50. And yeah, it's always horrendous if it's the day afterwards. And then we'll be doing a special
Oh, we should
50
say it.
related.
Oh, is it? Is it a secret?
I don't know.
We're doing something awesome that's a first for the Palantir. We should tell
Because we think outside
We
the
should
box.
tell them, otherwise they might not watch.
We'll give them a teaser.
You want to lift that up?
Yeah. It is a teaser.
It's a 2x2 board, if you will.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
It's a
going to
leak.
come into play.
It's a leak.
It's a leak. Indeed it is. So yes, so we've got a packed show for you, and we will crack on. Where will we start?
Probably that.
Tea?
Yeah. Now last week, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, because
2
my
weeks
tooth
ago.
was...
Yeah.
right,
Are you
so
better now?
I'm better now.
He's got one less
Well,
tooth.
kind of. Yeah.
Now he only has 9.
Is it 7?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. But anyway, last week, like 2 weeks ago, it was Chris Murphy who had the tea toast, and we didn't use his mug because we are numpties. But here it is.
Bigger.
That too. But here's his little Miss Sunshine mug, which he gave to Damian.
He did. Very kind gift. Last Stone tournament. He gives mugs to anyone who goes to his tournaments.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. And he passed it on to somebody who probably is well suited to having the 50th tea toast.
I think it's going to make his Friday.
Probably. Here's to you. Acton 39, it's Ryan Ratchford.
Ryan Ratchford!
Hey.
Whey! There you go. Tea.
Good tea. You've got the Palantir mug.
I have.
We also have, for Ryan's special tea toast, the mug that he
Indeed.
provided to us, made.
So yeah, I think Ryan's tea toast is long overdue.
Yes.
Good to see you at the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And have a nice evening with you on Saturday.
Yeah, and nice breakfast.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember the rule.
I really wouldn't wink and say nice.
Indeed. Yeah, very true. It's not what you think.
Yeah. Yeah. Mince pie. But yes, we should crack on. Thank you for the kind words on the 50. If you didn't give them to us 2 weeks ago, please comment below saying well done on reaching 50 episodes.
Yeah, otherwise we'll be upset.
Yeah.
Do you know how long it's been? We've missed some.
Date wise, when was the first one?
Like August maybe, I think.
Yeah.
August, September.
Yeah.
So, about 16 months.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, in all seriousness, thank you.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have got to 50 if people weren't watching it every week and enjoying it. So cheers. Give yourselves a round of applause if you're sitting there and you're a fan of the Palantir. And Roberto, big fan of the Palantir.
And yeah, we've just done it just after Speak Friend and Question got to 100.
Yeah.
I think they'll reach 150 long before we're near 100.
I think they'll reach 150 before we hit 52.
Yes, but
I think we do, whilst obviously we have missed weeks and we do miss more weeks than the guys up north, we've been in every episode and that's always been our thing.
Yes.
So we won't do it.
We have had some guests.
We've had guests, yeah, but we're always very keen that it needs me and Tom, I think, to be the show. So sorry for the weeks we can't make it. We do apologise. We do try our best, but hopefully you appreciate that. Yeah, we have lives, but here's the next 50.
Yay! But yeah, Larry was just concerned with whether this was actually 51 and we'd had a sneaky episode of Alistair.
Yeah, episode 11A had Alistair in it, and we forgot about it.
We did do the tea toast for Alistair. Did that ever get released?
What?
The half cut tea toast for Alistair that we filmed in the hotel.
Yeah, it's in the episode, isn't it?
It's
inside
in
the
the
episode,
episode, yeah.
The one where the tea reveals the
Yeah,
cup.
yeah.
I'm sure it's in the episode, yeah, because we don't swear at it. We thought it was alright.
Larry said he planned to get us a little gift, but he's been busy,
Where is it?
so we don't get a gift.
Oh.
No gift for us.
Well,
So he said you
Good
could.
intentions.
He'll give it to us for episode 100.
Some of the worst mistakes in the history of the world have been made with the best intentions. What's that from? Is it Indiana Jones? It sounds like Sean Connery
Yeah,
to me.
could be. In the Holy Grail one.
Comment below.
Yes, and then... No, that's it for that. Oh, Billy didn't send us a box of Freddos.
He didn't?
No.
Great. Is that, I mean...
He didn't comment saying he would, but it was just kind of expected.
Yeah, Billy, sort it out. It's not like you've got anything else going on in your life.
Yes, anyway, so Chris, when he was passing on the tea toast, said he'll go to buy tea and milk in the morning and follow Emma's instructional video. Thumbs up from Emma.
Thumbs up. We were chatting about the weekend. He was very impressed with the saucepan element.
Okay, so on to errata first. We were talking about...
Errata?
Yeah.
Do we have to make an apology?
Yeah, well, we were talking about YouTube channels and we missed out the Norwegians.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
apparently we also miss out the we always miss out the Norwegians.
I think the only thing I'd say in our defence is best of luck to you, but because of the language barrier, we don't watch them, so maybe
I
they're
think
not
they
on our
said
radar.
that sometimes they speak in English on one of them.
Okay.
I can't remember.
We're very sorry.
But Andrea said it's fine, just you'll remember when we invade.
We will. That's before.
Yes. So sorry about that. There is a Norwegian channel as well.
Other Scandinavian
Oh,
channels are.
there's-
Oh, they're not Scandinavian.
There's the Danish one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was that one.
Yeah. Oh God, it's happened again.
Yeah.
We've tried to apologise and we've insulted them again.
Was it Norway for the paperclip?
I can't remember.
Paperclip? Can we salvage something?
Sorry. Their
um,
YouTube channels. Don't listen to
yes. Anyway, on to the news. So, we've just had the league finale. And I guess we'll talk about that more in the review of the year.
What? Spoilers?
Spoilers. You can edit that out.
No. It was going to take long enough to edit.
Okay.
There's a thingy in it.
Oh yeah, a thingy.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Yeah, we'll be talking about a review of the year, which we will not do in this episode, so we'll talk about that more there. But yes, that was super fun.
It was a great weekend.
And
Yep, we just got back from that. And we have a new champion.
we do. And it's not Will Champion.
No. It's Mr. J. Clare. Outstanding work, sir. Emma's so excited, she's sneezing. Yeah, well done. A huge congratulations to Jay, our new champion.
Yes.
Against overwhelming odds.
Mm.
He had to, for those of you who haven't followed it, Jay had to win the tournament and have both Ed and Dave not finish second.
Yeah.
And it happened. It was awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't looking... At the end of day one, it looked like it was doable, but difficult. But yeah.
And David Reed.
I have a little help from my friends.
Yeah,
and
he
Dave
needed a
Nolan,
friend to come second.
And Dave Nolan, not Dave Nolan, sorry,
David
David
Reed.
Reed did the helpful thing by finishing second.
He didn't
So
need
yeah, massive congrats to Dave. Congrats to you, sir, on your inaugural. Yeah,
First, yeah.
yeah. I think it was a lovely success. So
Can
well
I
done.
just go back to David Reed for a second?
Yeah.
Came second about 5 times and never won.
This is why they call you a bigot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thought I'd
always a
throw that in
bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Was that Steve Crowe? Yeah. Indeed.
Maybe next year, David.
He's owed a tournament, surely.
Yes, he's indeed.
He's owed nothing from me. 9 dice, 3 highest.
Anyway, yes, the league was clearly a big success.
Fantastic.
And the league final was a big success. 36 people at Mansfield.
Awesome.
Which I think
Slayer.
is the biggest Slayer event.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, thank you to Dan Bird for running that. That was awesome.
Great.
But yes, we'll talk more about the league at some point, and there may be something about that in the trivia section when we get to it. We could segue into it now.
Do it.
Okay, trivia section. We could break from tradition, given it's the 50th episode, and ask our question before we answer last week's, because last week's works better later.
Alright, brilliant. Let's go nuts.
Okay, what's your question?
My question this week is, in the Great British Hobbit League 2015, what were my total number of league points?
So this is not points across all events, just the 4 best events summed. So out of a total of 400.
Yeah.
To the nearest
total
one
of 400.
decimal place.
Bear in mind, if you're not following it, if you're, you're not familiar with the system, you score, depending on the tournament, either 80 points or 100 for a win. So the maximum anyone can score is 400. Do they know? Shall we tell them where I finished? Is that clear? I finished 7th, I think. Is that right? In the league. So I finished 7th. What did I score out of 400? What's yours question?
Very good. In a shocking twist,
Mm-hmm.
my question is how many points did I score?
Outstanding.
Thought of it all myself.
It's one of our narcissistic weeks.
Mm-hmm. And I finished 13th, I think.
Unlucky for some.
Yeah, not for me.
Whoever was 14th, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Trivia section, part 1.
Yeah, closest will win.
Somewhere, somehow, Ryan is scratching a new little stat down.
Yeah. Anyway, with regards to the league, there was one comment from Harvey McKenna Jones, who was asking about the timetable of events for next year, and that is up on the Great British Hobbit League Facebook page. If you're not a member, look in the links below. Join that, and some admin, which may be one of us, but is probably Sam Page, will approve.
He's a ninja.
Will approve you to join. So yeah, that's where the timetable is. It's in the pinned post on the Great British Hobbit League Facebook page. Everyone should check it out.
And having been up for about 3 hours, it is hopelessly outdated already.
Yes, it is now.
Based on the exciting news!
Which we segued in.
Have I?
Well, you can do, yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, we will talk about next year's events, I guess, more in the review of the
If you like.
segue.
Segue.
Excitement. Be
News.
excited again.
News! News!
We actually have
News!
some good news. Some amazing news.
It's a shocking twist. Like,
Yeah.
a month ago, 5 weeks ago.
How much would you have bet on there not being one?
Everything.
All your
Everything
models.
Emma owns.
Yeah.
But not just that, the jobs. I mean, go back 5 weeks and say, in 5 weeks' time,
Go back to Jamie and James's Palantir.
yeah, the Palantir were doomed, which, you know, is quite fair enough. We've been saying it for years, you know. Yeah, like 5 weeks ago, and then suddenly jobs, Middle-earth product manager, Middle-earth designer, Middle-earth writer, and now a throne of skulls. A throne of skulls on December the 9th, which is a wonderful, wonderful Christmas present.
It is indeed. What's the date today?
I don't know, that's why I said schlang in
Is
there.
it the
Why would you go back to that?
15th?
15th, thanks so much for that.
Yes, it is.
The 15th, on December the 15th, after Nick Bateman posted a teaser,
Leaked it.
yeah, yesterday, saying that it had been put in the book, so I wasn't expecting anything this soon at all. And then he put it all up today, and the event is live. Warhammer World are running a Lord of the Rings and Hobbit strategy battle game.
It's also a public event, so if you accept it, it's
Yeah.
going on your wall.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Nick, I was lulled into Nick's trap. Because Nick put a post up saying, if you're going to go to this, can you say you're going? And obviously I went, yes, of course. And then immediately I saw a post saying that Emma O'Byrne likes that I'm going to it. I was like, huh? It was one of those. But it's alright these days. I don't care. Because I'm out there. Because I wrote a cathartic article about it. But I have no doubt that sometime soon Chris Pelling will be writing underneath it, liked and shared. But yes, so this is amazing.
It is indeed. So for those of you who don't know, Throne of Skulls is Games Workshop's large singles tournament for a system that they own. And the last time it was done for Lord of the Rings was 2 years ago.
A year and a half, wasn't it? It was
Year and a
like
half,
June,
yeah.
July, the one that James
yeah,
Long
yeah,
won.
June, July. And James Long, that's why he got the name Lord of Middle-earth, if you're au fait with Speak Friend in question, won.
He did.
And then prior to that, who won, Damian?
Don't know. Ugly fellow.
Yeah, begins with Big.
Big O, Tom Harrison.
Yeah.
It was Tom Harrison.
Hey.
He won the inaugural. That was the inaugural Hobbit Throne Skulls.
Indeed.
But traditionally, well, for the last few years, they would do two. They did a doubles event and a singles event.
Yeah.
And then there was only a doubles event in 2014, and
Yeah.
this year there was no event at all. And of course, with the decline in the kind of Hobbit models and the sport, everyone saw that as another death knell.
Yeah. Funny story. I was talking
Promise?
about Throwing the Schools last night
Wait?
with Lily. Because, yeah. So, for those who may remember from previous episodes, I got it. Episodes. I got the trophy for it, obviously.
Yeah.
big demon thing on the throne of schools, so it's not the nicest put on your mantelpiece trophy. So Lily originally hid it and I couldn't find where it was. Anyway, I found it a while back and I put it in our bedroom on the bookcase, but right at the back at the top, and Lily's quite short so she can't see up there unless she's like looking in the right way.
Or on a box.
Well, yeah, but she's never on a box. But anyway, she spotted it yesterday and was like, what? Where did that come from? And yeah, it must have been a sign.
It must have been a sign.
There
Just
you go.
like Ace of Base. They saw the sign. They opened up their eyes and they saw the sign.
Very good.
Thanks.
I'd got no idea what that was referencing.
That was the Ace of Base seminal hit. I saw the sign.
Okay.
What? It's because I'm old. Oh, thank you. As always, supported from the wife. Yes. So, and then there was no event last year, and then suddenly, hooray! Presumably because, and I hate to be too optimistic about this, but presumably because the game's fine. Well, I think we can begin to get genuinely excited. You know that they're keeping it. This is Tom's excited face. It's good.
Doesn't last long.
No. That's not season.
Indeed. Anyway.
So it is running. There's going to be a Hobbit game at Warhammer World again, and you have to go to it.
You have to.
You have to. Everyone's got to go for it.
It's £65 for the 2 days, and that includes lunch on the 2 days. It may seem expensive, but that's not that much more expensive than.
What's most expensive was
Stockport. How much was that?
30. Was it 30 or 35? So it is. It does seem like a lot more, but obviously it goes without saying, you're paying for the experience.
Yeah.
You go to Warhammer World if you're not familiar with it. It's incredible.
It's like going to the IMAX instead of a piddly cinema.
Yes.
No offence to anyone's events.
No, of course.
Including our own.
The whole thing's made out like a medieval courtyard, and there's Bugman's next to it, which is the greatest pub in all the lands.
Indeed. And they run a fine Hobbit-themed pub quiz.
So yes, it is more expensive. Everyone knows that. Everyone gets that. But it is the premier event. And if you've never been to an event, then go to this one. And I don't think there's many people like this out there, but if you can only go to one event this year, go to this. Next year, sorry, yeah. Because we have,
we have to show the support.
Yeah, they've kind of reinvested in it, and we have to show them how big this community
Got
is.
83, 84 to the last.
That was the amazing thing, wasn't it, about the last one? That the actual support for it last time was huge.
Yeah.
And it was far bigger, because the previous one was the doubles tournament with about 12 teams, so 24 people, and then doubles win. And then the Throne Skulls got up to like 87 or something like that.
I think it was that had paid, but then not everyone turned up, so it was about 84 that went in the results.
And so yes, and obviously we've got to show them that they're making the right choice, and so they'll put on more events. Because the thing with Warhammer World is they don't have to do one a year. You know, they can organise them. I'm not sure about the exact pre-planning, but they can put on quite a few because they have a lot of staff there. They have the facility. Yeah. So there could be more.
Yeah, the date of the event is Easter Saturday Sunday, so 27th, 27th of March, something like that.
So it is Easter weekend, but obviously that won't mean anything to a lot of people.
But it's a bank holiday, which means most people should be free to travel pretty easily.
This is cool. So yeah, it's brilliant, and you absolutely you've got to go. Yeah. You have to go.
Yeah. And don't limit yourself to just one event next year. We're just saying that this is gonna be the highlight.
And also, the other thing is, it's a great excuse for Hobbit. I know a lot of the Nottingham guys go to Warhammer World to play, but for someone like me, it's only about 2.5 hours away. But it's not worth going to at the moment because of the 40k in Warhammer. And I used to love going there. I always had a great weekend, and you get to stroll around the place. There's now the new exhibition hall, which I haven't seen, and suddenly you've got a reason to go back. And I genuinely thought my days of going to Warhammer World were done.
So did I.
I thought the place was over. Not the place was over, but for me, I didn't think there was going to be anything at all. So
it's outstanding.
Yeah, if you've never been to Warhammer World, there's your second reason, and maybe even internationally. I know I've read loads of stuff online on various forums of international people saying Warhammer World and saying they want to make the effort. So if you are a Hobbit fan, an international Hobbit fan, and you've ever wanted to go to Warhammer World, that's the weekend to do it. Come over, indeed, join in, get involved.
Yes, indeed. Obviously, as I said, there are a lot of tournaments next year, so obviously there are others to go to. I think that going to, I don't know, what was for newcomers, we had 95 newcomers in the league last year. So that was awesome, and I think we can do better next year, especially with the throwing of schools, because generally the GW events bring people who maybe don't find the Great British Hobby League on Facebook, or haven't seen the channel because they don't really go on YouTube. So hopefully it'll be a really good advert for the independent scene as well.
It'll be amazing. The other cool thing about it is, in terms of people often wondering whether they're going to be too competitive, throwing skulls is entirely random.
Yep.
There's no Swiss ranking in it, so there's no that kind of. I love that they've taken it on the extra step. Traditionally, even if you won all your 7 games, you wouldn't you wouldn't necessarily win the tournament. No. There was something like, I don't know, 9 people. We won't go into it, but there's something like 9 people who won all 7 games at the last throwing skulls, and it's even theoretically possible that you could win the event by winning only 6 games or 5 games.
4. Yeah, just then.
But we won't go into quite what that is. But it means that the entire thing's random, so it's less competitive.
But it's not even that this time.
No, because this time they've done something incredibly different and brilliant.
Brilliant.
In that the winner of the tournament will be the person who receives the most favourite game votes.
This is genius.
That's absolutely brilliant. Saying that the most, and I love it, the most important thing at our events is sportsmanship. So whoever, you play 7 games, that's the other thing for 65 quid, 7 games is a lot. 6 would be your average, wouldn't it, for a weekend. So whoever gets the most sporting vote the most wins the tournament.
And we'll get a super prize. They usually do things like glass trophies, which are very mental.
It's probably still the same score.
Oh yeah, it will be, sorry. But I guess for best paint and stuff, it'll be the glass one.
And the other great thing about that is I think we can say this because there seems to be consensus, for our league, it will only be worth 80 points.
Yes.
It seems to be going that way.
Yeah.
So that means, again, there are people are less competitive, even though you couldn't go, if it was 100, I'd almost wish it was 100 points away, because it's like, you couldn't go to it to be competitive, because
it would make a good 100
yeah, it would. But so there's that competitive edge gone from it again. And so instead, what people should be doing if they want to win is bringing forces that people will want to play against.
And fun, and being fun as an opponent.
So it will probably be one of the most chilled out, fun, relaxed tournaments
and I think
we've ever
some
had.
people who don't necessarily do well in the league have a really good chance of bumping up their position by having a good result there.
So 600 points.
Yes. Though that may change potentially to 700.
Nick was had missed the point. It seems that he'd missed the point that Smaug was 700. So there seems to be discussion that maybe he'll bump it up to level Smaug.
They're usually around 600 so that it's not inhibitive.
Yeah, we've also got to play 7 games.
Yeah.
So it needs to be. But before that, it was only the last one that was 600, wasn't it? The one before that was 1,000.
But that was doubles.
No, your
one.
one.
Oh yeah.
The one you won.
Yeah,
that was
but that was only 5 games.
Yes. So I've already started now thinking like this is awesome because I have to think of a cool army. Like I'll probably go down some route of my kind of various Battle of 5 Armies builds. I think like some of the fun stuff.
I think
little Master Burglar build maybe all hero Battle of 5 Armies or something. I don't know.
I was thinking Azog, Bolg, Gundabats.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You like conversions, right?
Yeah, conversions. Has to be Games Workshop models.
Yeah.
But so get on it. I'm sure there'll be a lot more about this when the event pack comes up. The tickets are on sale on January the 4th, I believe. So you can't book it yet, but I don't think it will sell out immediately. I don't think it's going to be like East Grinstead, but it will be popular. So put aside the money, put aside the date. It's going to be incredible, and I can't believe it's at the end of March.
Yeah.
I literally can't believe that there's a Throne of Skulls happening in under 4 months. It's brilliant news for the hobby. So thank you Games Workshop, and thank you Nick Baton and everyone else there. It's awesome.
Very good. Right. I think that's it for the news. Did we talk about the GW sale last time? I think we did.
Yeah, a little bit.
Larry apparently got a free sack with a Lake Town bundle. He said he didn't really want the sack, and I don't know what I'll do with it, but still I...
Sack?
No, has a sack. Don't really know what kind of sack. We need a picture of this sack, Larry, on the Hobbit League group.
Don't Google that.
And then, one thing on the licensing piece, Warlord has given an answer about that. He said there are 3 licenses that Salzanes owns. 1 is merchandising based on the literary works, 2 is merchandising based on the films, and 3 is reproducing published matter from the books. Speculation is that 2, i.e. merchandising based on the films, is due to expire in 2017, and that they've renegotiated number 1, which is from the books.
Oh, okay.
Hence the Middle-earth names, but that's just speculation. But anyway, apparently you can find them all at www.middleearth.com. That's where all the Middle-earth licenses are.
Cool.
If you want to see
Check
it.
it out. I did go and have a look at that actually. I went and clicked on it and I could see, I don't know if I missed something, but I could see that Games Workshop were licensees, but I couldn't see the list of their licenses.
Ah, okay.
That makes sense.
In terms of our outfits today, obviously we wore these at the start of last week's episode.
What outfits?
We wore these at the start of last week's episode
Did we?
when we were dancing.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Live action.
Absolutely.
We had a lot of comments on that.
Thanks to David Alexander. Give it up for that, man.
Yeah.
David Alexander.
We're going to put a picture in.
Oh, don't.
Put a picture in now.
Have you got the picture?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. You can't.
This is David Alexander being amazing.
How good is that? That is the screenshot of the ending of our little Christmas video on a t-shirt that David wore to the league finale. I really, really hope, because if Tom doesn't send me the email, what that was nothing at all and just an awkward cut. But yeah, between the intro and that and the super secret surprise at the end,
Yeah.
there's a lot of editing.
If you made it that far.
Thank God that my computer's in for repair and I'm using a 5-year-old laptop at the moment that moves at the speed of you, frankly.
Okay, good. So yeah, lots of comments on the sketch. Larry Miller, I don't know what that sketch was, but it was awesome. I presume you filmed that while GBHL North were down. Yes, between the Battle Company filming.
It was quite late. Yeah.
Warlord said I kept trying to find the skip ad button during the intro until I realised who it was. Scary. Resco Netsco, well, let's just say I wasn't expecting that intro. Venue and costumes must have cost quite a bit, but glad to know how committed to the show you guys are.
Oh, yeah. What about the hire of the cats at the end?
Yeah.
Cost us $1,000.
Michael Boyan, if someone asks me what the SPG community is like, I'm 100% going to show them this video's intro and outro.
And they'll go, it's insane. It's populated by idiots.
Yeah. Wes Addy, 1969, said, I can't see through tear-soaked eyes. Christmas can only go downhill from here after that intro.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you liked it. I like to make an effort for Christmas.
Saruman the White said he was laughing his backside off with XD, for which I presume is smiley face.
It's a laughing face, isn't it?
Laughing face.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's very, very laughing.
Very
it's a big
laughing.
wide mouth.
A very laughing face.
And I think the X will be the eyes screwed up in
Okay, yeah. Nigel Pryor, loved the intro, but it's not Happy Holidays here in the UK, it's Happy Christmas.
It's happy whatever you want it to be.
Very good. Very PC. David Whittaker though said, good lord, these blooming elf things are playing all the flipping time at work. I come home to get away from them.
I've been genuinely amazed by how many people haven't seen that. It's a thing, this isn't some incredible thing we stop motioned. It's the thing called Elf Yourself. And it's been going around for 10 years, and that's exactly where I see it. Like David Whittaker saying that someone will email one round at work, and it will just go around like that. But yeah, if you just type Google Elf Yourself, you can do it yourself.
And then Wah said, can someone make an SPG profile for GBHL Damian riding a cat? As per the outro.
There's people who do this for us. I'm sure that can be made happen. We have people who make weekly.
Yeah.
Cat would be like Defence 2, right? It's not.
It was a giant cat though. You were tiny.
That's true. Yeah, and I'm normal size in the house.
Yeah.
So that means they are giant cats,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay.
So it's like a mummock-sized cat. No,
It's not a mummock.
bear-sized cat.
It's like a horse-sized cat.
Okay.
If I can write it.
Yeah.
What would you rather fight? 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
We're gonna do cat-sized horses or horse-sized
I
cat.
think we're back to, we've got 50 episodes, we just start with, I can't remember where that was.
Yeah.
The answer is, of course, the 100 duck-sized horses.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Horse-sized duck.
Yeah, you want to fight you want to get rid of the small ones. Because the massive, imagine the huge duck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They'd be swarming all over you.
You can stamp on them. They're duck size. Anyway, we've done this. We've done this about a year and a half ago somewhere.
Oh dear. We can just recycle all old content from now on. No one will remember.
We're actually just going to play the last 50 episodes in reverse.
Yeah. So, trivia question was how many times did we... Oh, should we get onto that when we get onto those specific bits, I guess?
I'll do it as a trivia section.
Okay, trivia section.
And an introduction.
Okay, so as an introduction to Ryan's wonderful list.
Incidentally, fun Emerald Burn update. I think she's passed into shadow on the sofa.
That is correct. We are that enthralling.
Yeah, she will be thrilled when she wakes up.
So here is Ryan's tallying. Lots of strong work here.
This is incredible. Thank you, Ryan, for doing this. It's lovely of you to do this. It's taken a lot of time and effort, but Ryan has gone through and compiled the stats of the Palantir.
And
he may have miscounted, but the thing is, no one will ever prove him right or wrong. He could have made this up entirely.
Yeah, but you know he hasn't.
No, he's a dedicated boy and we appreciate it. Thank you, Ryan.
Obviously there have been 50 episodes, well 49 that Ryan's done, of which they're about an hour each.
Yep.
So the minimum amount of time he spent doing this is 50 hours. So that is dedication.
Yeah.
Anyway, the trivia question from you and from me. From me, it was how many times have we said the phrase, "Oh yes."
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. My punt, because I don't know this one.
Mhm.
My punt was that we've had 50 episodes.
Yeah.
We say it 3 times an
Yeah.
episode, so it should be about 150.
Yeah, but I don't think we did it right at the start, so I'd go for about 100. Well, if we didn't do it for 10 episodes, 120. I don't actually have the answer.
You've done this before.
Yeah.
You've had this exactly.
What was it, the Christopher Lee
Yeah,
one?
I could just pull a random number out of my head. I think Tom's going to be close of you.
That's because
That was indeed your question.
Mhm.
How many times have we said, oh yes?
we have said, oh yes, a grand total of
119. Oh, this is good.
This is good content. Here we go. 117 times.
You're such a cheat. There's no way. I'm not buying that for a second. 117.
117 times.
So you think we didn't say it for the first 10?
Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
The closest to that, other than Chris Murphy, who said as many times as James says, all mounted Rohan, it was David Reed, who said 109.
He's won something!
You earned the right to go and buy yourself a Freddo.
Yeah, I think he actually wins Freddos a lot. He was saying
Yeah.
that he was backed up.
Yeah.
Not like that. But with Freddos, like, he needed to go out and redeem a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, David. How many did he say?
109.
Oh, okay, that's pretty close.
Yes.
That sounds like to me like he didn't cheat.
Mm-hmm. I'm just naturally gifted.
Actually cheat.
Okay, the next one is how many times did you say? Can you remember?
I don't know if it was did I say or is there
Yeah,
a reference to
reference
Jurassic Park?
Yeah, Jurassic Park,
And Jurassic World.
Yeah, any of that kind of thing.
I don't know, but
What do you reckon?
once an episode, 50?
Twice an episode, 100?
Thrice an episode, 150?
Don't know.
I'll
I'll go for about 100. I honestly don't know.
I don't think I particularly mention it more than once an episode, and I don't think I mention it every episode, but I'm probably going to be horrendously surprised.
So what do you reckon it is?
50.
50. Okay. We've had some interesting answers. We had 65 million from Ross Diggle.
Clever.
We've had between 65 million and 230 million from
Clever.
Dave Egan. David.
Oh, so he's gone to the opposite ends of
Yeah,
the.
yeah.
Oh, I like that.
David Reed's gone for 459. I don't think he'll get double Freddo this time.
It's one of those things. It was like, is that a real guess or a joke? 450. That's 8 times an episode.
Michael Boyan went for 1,981.
He thinks I'm 34.
You're 34.
1981,
Yeah.
isn't it? I was born in 1982, so the joke's on you. That's what that is, isn't it? I'm sure.
Maybe.
Ha I am a young person.
I see it. I see it. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what that is.
Okay, so the answer is... Sorry, we have a lot of things from Ryan. That's why I'm searching through. The answer is... Fill the time, Damian, fill the time.
I still don't believe for a second that Tom doesn't know the answer to this.
Okay. With a shocking twist, it's only 5 out from the last one. We've mentioned Jurassic Park or Jurassic World 122 times. That's more than the oh yeses by 5.
Which means on average we say it 3 times an episode. 122!
122 times.
I mean,
Wow.
does that count like me saying Jurassic Park and then you go, oh, in Jurassic Park? Is that mentioning it, or is it
I don't know.
separate conversation?
You'd have to ask.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, let's face it, I don't think anyone's surprised.
Chris Murphy said Jurassic thingies are mentioned as often as Tom's bigotry. Yeah, probably true.
Do we have a stat on how often you've been a bigot? Or?
No, I don't think so. So the winner of getting themselves the chance to get themselves a Freddo with a guess of 93 is Larry Miller.
Hey, Larry. Well done, sir.
Very good. So that was this week's
Trivia section part 2.
Part 2. There we go, and that is it for this week. I think. I don't think I've missed anything, and if I have, well, too late.
Yep.
All right, so we're on to
The stats of the Palantir.
stats of the Palantir.
Stat.
Palantir.
Can't make it work. Palantir stats.
Stat. You could almost go for stat heaven, but stat 7 because there's 7 Palanters.
What's stat heaven
I don't
though?
know. XL.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so these are the trends and traditions of the Palantir. So what we're going to be talking about now is things that I guess that have now become things, like Tifa being an example. And this is which episode they came in at. And it might be interesting, I guess, for us. Maybe it's a bit self-indulgent. But
Ryan did it.
Yeah.
We're rewarding Ryan.
Yeah, but thinking when we actually started doing some of the things that we now do as
We're presumably not going to read
standard
all of them, because there's an awful lot, I would think.
Well, we'll move on from ones we don't want to talk about.
Right.
So, episode 1, we had the opening sketch.
Okay.
We've had the sketch every episode, which is cool.
We've maintained that.
We have. We just about.
Yeah. Sometimes we sit on a sofa and say a pun.
Yes.
It's a sketch, right?
And we also introduced the Segway catchphrase in episode 1.
Do we?
Yeah.
I didn't know for ages that was a catchphrase. I got told about this. I didn't
Yeah.
even know what this was. Someone just goes on Segway, and I'm like, what? Sometimes we segue between things. I didn't really understand that one.
I said it to somebody at work today, and they weren't. They were talking about Japan time zone, and then said, talking about Japanese canteen for lunch, and I was like, oops, segue. And clearly don't watch the Palantir.
Idiots.
And Damian's disclaimer came in episode 1, but it began its modern phase in episode 19.
We haven't done it.
Oh yeah. Do it.
Choked.
Choked.
These are all our own views and opinions, and anything we say doesn't represent the views of the GBHL podcast channel, the Great British Hobbit League, or indeed any formal body or organisation such as the Union of Santa's Elves.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go for Santa's Little Helpers, but good. Okay, grinning whilst doing the Palantir hand gesture came in episode 2.
Grinning whilst doing it.
Well, just doing
The Palantir. Episode 2.
yes.
Did we not do that in episode 1? Did we do it with miserable faces in episode?
Maybe. No, I think you. It was a rogue. It was a rogue hand from you. You kind of did that, and I think I said
Oh, I see.
something like that.
I've seen other people now do that in games.
Mm-hmm.
I think, doesn't Lucas do it in the game against James?
Lucas does do it. He
Good
does
work, boy.
the Palantir.
The
Oh
Palantir,
yes.
yeah.
Oh yes.
With a creepy smile.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do in Palantir. Oh,
Which
yes.
was the GBHL podcast's third favourite catchphrase way back when.
Yeah, after like episode 3.
Yeah.
Remember that? That'd been an exciting thing.
Yeah. T-Toast came in episode 2.
Yeah.
Started
Okay.
giving that to David Whittaker
Yeah.
after he put a comment in. The sliding scale catchphrase came in. Well, episode 2 we talked about scales, but it wasn't until episode 6 that we said sliding
So
scale.
that sliding scale was something we used to talk about long before the Palantir.
Yes.
Remember we had to talk about on that in the car and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was always the Saruman, Grima,
Yeah.
Sharky. That
Yeah.
was what our always little benchmark for proxies, wasn't it?
Yeah. Tom made it into an official GBHL host in episode 4.
Yeah, well done, sir.
Yeah.
God, you were doing this for free before that.
Yeah, I know. Get paid so well. Mug review was episode 5, and I think we called it a mug breakdown until episode 8 when it became mug review. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that. Palantir gag, as in that's the plan,
Oh yeah.
came in episode 6.
That was when you were away or something. That was in a sketch when you were away, I think.
I can tell you what the
'Cause
sketch.
there was Palantir. My Palantir.
It's the GBHL North Inception sketch, episode 6.
Inception sketch.
Yeah, when they break in.
Was that Inception?
I don't know.
Alright.
There we go. Other X are available. Other brands are available. That came in episode 7.
Is
Classic.
that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoilers gag, episode 16. Boromir's
Oh,
dead.
the spoilers gag.
Spoilers.
Yeah, the spoilers
Yeah.
gag is true. That's good. Do we have a number on those? Or?
Yeah, we'll get to the numbers.
Oh, I
don't,
see. Okay.
don't you worry.
All right.
We're introducing all of them. We're setting
Oh, I
up.
see. Right. Okay.
Tito's being passed on was episode 10.
So David Whittaker had like
Mhm.
9 of them.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, David Whittaker had it until episode... Yeah. Something like that. Episode 9. First sighting of Daisy. Where is Daisy?
Over there.
Okay. Was episode 11. And that was when Tifa first joined us on the couch. Presumably that's related.
Yeah, probably.
Um,
That's when I realised we had a stable audience, so I started sneaking more dinosaurs in.
First time we mentioned we knew it was the attack of Lake Town because Bard was wearing his blue coat was episode 10.
Brown coat.
Brown coat.
Yeah, it must have been around the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know it's during the attack.
Tom takes...
Because it's the fact that Lake Town is on fire. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
joke,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
Lake
yeah.
Town's on fire,
Yeah.
but the reason you know it's during the attack is because
Yeah.
he's wearing his brown coat.
Yeah. Good joke. Tom texting Emma for an estimated 2 minutes and 42 seconds. What a jerk. Was in episode 18. We were trying to sort out lifts in the morning. Remember?
I have a clue.
Yeah.
For an estimated...
2 minutes and 42 seconds I was texting whilst you were talking to Emma. There you go. Episode 18.
God, I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the early series. Yeah. So rewatch. Watch.
The Road to somewhere, Army Trend, came in episode 17.
The what?
Road to Rivendell,
Oh, Road to, okay, yeah.
that kind
Road
of
to
thing.
Rivendell, Road to Bagend.
Tom's Army List.
Yeah.
Crackers as the opposite cheese came in from James Long, episode 18.
I don't remember that.
Tea doesn't get in the way of life, life gets in the way of tea. David Whittaker quote, episode 18. Tom doing Ian McKellen doing the something was episode 20. Hashtag Damian's wearing a t-shirt was episode 19.
Oh, God, yeah, what was that about?
Episode 19.
Yeah, the exciting revelation where apparently I wear shirts because I'm an adult.
First mention of a Freddo, when was that, Damian?
I'm going to say it's around episode 22.
Episode 13.
13?
Yeah.
How have we gone back?
Yeah.
I know what it was in reference to. It was in reference to how, I'm guessing, it was in how many Freddos you could get for the price of smell.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah, that was the first reference.
Yeah.
And then we started using it as the default currency of on the Palantir.
everything.
And look where that's gone.
Yeah.
That is our biggest gift to the wargaming community, Freddos. There is an unboxing.
Yeah.
It was on Facebook. I don't know if you've seen it. Oh God, I'm going to do it again.
It was the Danes.
It was the Danes. It was Morton, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Unboxing a Freddo
Yeah.
and talking about the quality of the sculpt. And then the detail on the eyes and how great that would be for eating. It's fantastic. And like people have done this. It's like, this is amazing.
Dave,
Some stupid comment about how many you could get for the price of smell.
And at the Stockport event, David Alexander put a Freddo on every table.
Yeah. And they're commonly now like spot prizes and stuff.
Yeah. Brilliant stuff. Trivia section came in episode 19.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
As did the musical section, which has since died a death.
Didn't the musical section have 1 week?
Yeah, the week where Billy Boyd commented
Yeah.
on the Facebook, which was very cool. Doing a video to pass on your Tito's was also episode 19. What an episode. You had you in a t-shirt, trivia section, musical section, doing a video to pass on the Tito's.
What an episode.
What an episode.
Was that Dave Fredericks? Or no, Matt Davis.
Yeah.
Matt Davis' first video.
Yeah, was he the first one?
First video,
Right.
I think?
Yeah, he passed it on to Shadow and Flame.
Yeah.
And then they did one, and then they...
What an episode.
What an
Damien in a t-shirt. God.
People giving you free mugs was episode 12 and 28. There you go.
We had a lot of free mugs.
The Freddoing of Facebook was episode 32. Giving Tom an awful weekly army list before Nova was episode 34. Requesting Damian saying any company name in your disclaimer was episode 35. Trivia Freddo rollover was episode 35. Must have been in episode 35. Nobody got our questions.
Oh, the first day
So I said
trivia
it's a rollover.
You've got to get your ticket in for next week. There's a big prize.
Next one is Dunlending Gag, episode 37.
I like so that's been brought up because the Dunlending pun is the strongest pun in the history of the world.
Yeah, probably.
And deserves its own bit.
It does.
Right.
Please enjoy your Freddos responsibly, Gag. Was episode 38.
Yeah, so people definitely need to know that.
Double Freddo came in episode 42. Gambling on Boromir, episode 40. If you want the stat for gambling on Boromir, see episode 40. Or maybe 41.
Be on the comments for 40.
Yeah. Talking about James it's not statistical was episode 41. Falling the Fat on Horse popularity spike, episode 43. As an answer to a trivia question, if you can't remember it, was probably Falling the Fat on Horse. Inverted England was episode 44 for the Danish mug.
Right. These are getting tenuous though. They're just things we've said a lot.
Damien said it's the first time Tom's ever said a funny joke in episode 45.
I remember
So yeah, that's it.
that. Cool.
That's lots of stuff.
That's when things were introduced.
Yes. We also have a history of everyone who's had a tea toast. Maybe you could scroll this across.
No. 100 times
Do you want
not.
to read it?
No, we don't. People know if they've had a tea toast. We don't want a long list of names.
I don't think anyone's had it twice.
I don't think they have. No. I think we've got
Which is
good.
good. Apart from David Whittaker, obviously.
Yeah, who's had it 9th size.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
Mhm.
Cool. Palantir stats.
Yep.
Number of cameos by or references of Emma O'Byrne, which has now gone up massively in this episode.
20.
25. Not bad, Joe. Number of times you've sung da da da.
Oh God. 50.
41. These are good shots. Number of times we've said Dubeka.
I remember when Ryan first did this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'll get this right, but thinking it was far less than the Jurassic Parks or something like that. It's about 20, 27, 28.
67.
Oh, is it? Oh, maybe I'm thinking the wrong thing.
Number of times you've quoted No Such Thing as a Long Video, which was from Ian Marley originally.
10.
7. Not that many in the end. Then number of times you've mentioned Jurassic World. Number of times Damian says, kind of, very, pretty cool. When you say kinda cool, very cool, or pretty cool, do you want to give it a
All
sample?
three of those.
Well, yeah, any of
It's kind of cool.
yeah. All
Like that. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. It's very cool.
That's it. How many times have you done that over the
All
course?
three in.
No. One.
Is that a
at
thing
least-
I do? Is that one of my things? That's
That's
very
one
cool.
of your things, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Well, I didn't even know I say it, so
What are you doing now?
if I say it a lot, 150.
146.
Is it really? Smashed it. It's pretty
Number
cool.
of times.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, number of times you said you heard it here first.
From my crotch. There's the point in that.
Yeah,
You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah.
15.
60.
I'm good at this.
You are. Number of times you said, oh yes, okay. Which came in episode 11. So we were kind of right with the 10. And then 3 times an episode. Number of times you said other brands are available.
Oh. 20.
39.
Hmm.
Number of times someone has said the word Freddo starts in episode 13.
In the trivia section, we must say it like. So there's nearly 40 episodes. 200.
280.
280. That's nearly 6 times an episode. It's more. It's more than 6 times.
There's
an
only
episode.
36 episodes that's from. Yeah.
Freddo.
Ridiculous. Number of times we've said Segway.
I don't know. I didn't catch on in the reverse. More now. 100.
79. Number of times Tom has impersonated Ian McKellen doing a something.
13.
38.
38.
Well, that's how many times it's been referenced.
Oh, okay.
Number of times we've said about the attack on Lake Town because of his coat.
10.
Yeah, 8. Pretty close. The amount of times we've said done lending gag. I don't think it counts.
Does the flashing
no,
up?
it just that's a 1.
20.
12. How many times have we said spoilers?
God. 60.
21.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
it'd be more.
spoilers.
And then I think Aktham was hoping we'd continue with the bear it joke. We had 4 up till then.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting Palantir trivia now.
Alright. No,
Well,
I enjoyed that. That was a
yeah.
good section.
The
And
most-
Ryan.
Yeah,
I mean,
outstanding.
wow. I don't
Okay.
know if anyone else will have enjoyed that.
The
but
most
we did,
viewed
so thank you.
Palantir. So this was at the time of him doing it, but it might have gone up. You should check.
First one.
Episode 1,
Yeah.
1,144 views. Thank you. And then followed closely by episode 47. Which
Which one was
seems interesting, but that's because it was about the GW new job.
Which goes to show how much of this stuff is down to Google
Yeah.
and your content and
Yeah.
your and YouTube and such.
And that adds 1,080
What
views.
about the brilliant episode 19? Where I was in the t-shirt.
Yeah. I should have all of it. And then the most liked Palantir is episode 1, 98 likes. Go and make that 100.
Please.
Followed closely by episode 47 with 90 likes. There you go. Total runtime of all posted Palantir episodes, what do you reckon it is?
This was before this one, right?
Yeah. Ryan's put in brackets the minimum amount of time it took me to do this research.
I'm going to say an average of an hour and a quarter.
Okay.
So,
You have to do some maths now.
yeah, so 10 would be 150 minutes. So that means it's 750 minutes. That's another 10 hours. Let's round that up, another 13 hours. So 63 hours.
59 hours and 17 minutes, so we will probably have just crossed the 60 hour mark now.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad, shout. So 59 hours of this.
Alright, Ryan's
Four
got our anniversary day of episode 1. You said sometime in August.
I think so.
I want to guess a day. Date.
No. 12th.
22nd.
22nd.
Good. The picture that the picture that stars on the Palantir that's now black
Right.
was taken in episode 21.
How was it? No. It's good. Good stuff.
There you go. Here we go. Mathematical estimation. Number 1. Damian drinks tea at a rate 1.2 times faster than Tom.
How do you possibly know that? I think 1.2 times faster.
Yeah, as in that's when you stop going for your cup in an episode, and I'll keep going for my cup.
How have you even? But that must mean that he must have to write down the time code every time we put our cups down, on the off chance we don't pick it up again. Ryan, it's incredible, but
Here's another one. Tom looks at the camera, on average, 1.6 times more than Damian.
yeah, he does. Took these sketches.
1.6.
That is a phone call.
1.6.
It doesn't matter during this bit.
It's during this bit
In the
that he's talking
sketches.
about.
Just checking yourself out.
Just checking.
Well, I'm just like normally wondering. Trying to find something to distract me.
Damian has worn t-shirts 13 out of 49 times on the Palantir.
What's this?
Not a t-shirt.
13 out of 49. I wear a shirt. I don't get it.
Mentions of these statistics 24 times. Good job. Estimated screen time for Emma O'Byrne. What do you reckon?
Screen time. Is she in an episode? Is she in a full episode of the Palantir?
No.
So it's just sketches. 18 minutes.
9 minutes and 35 seconds. And then estimated screen time for Lily if you exclude episode 48.
Like 2 seconds.
6 seconds of arm.
Yeah, it's when she passes you the
Yeah.
tea, isn't it? Yeah.
Otherwise, 1 hour 55 and 46 seconds. How many times have we plugged SBG magazine?
Oh, hundreds. What's a plug? Like just
I think
mention
just
it?
once in an episode. If an episode mentions...
Episodes have mentioned it. Oh, this is probably going to be embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'm going to err on the side of caution and say 30.
32.
Oh, it's not on the side of caution!
32!
I don't care, we made it, we're proud of it. We should plug the damn thing. I thought I could say 20, no, be cautious.
Remember the scale of intrigue? In first place was Jurassic Park, second was
What's the scale of intrigue?
for what the hosts like. Jurassic Park comes out as on top for popular, and then Hobbit, SBG, Lego, fitness, everything else, and then rocks. Do you remember that? Apparently so.
Is that like based on anything, or is that something we made up?
We asked what people would put in order.
Oh yeah, that does ring a bell.
Then we've got a list of all the Palantir sketches ever, which is a cool thing, but I don't think
Totally,
read them all.
yeah.
We've then got a list of all Palantir topics ever. So episode 19, that
King
quality
of
episode,
episodes.
was Games Workshop expansions.
Probably like these source books.
Yeah, and improving profiles and fellowship. That's what we talked about.
Cool. Great episode. It was mainly the t-shirt that did it.
Yeah. All Palantir topics ever. All Palantir stuff. That's it.
That's it. Ryan, take a bow. I think
Outstanding.
I think you're a crazy person for doing that, but
Yeah.
we genuinely appreciate it.
We
That
do.
was fun. Thank you for us. That was nice.
For those
Put it
who are
back on.
still tuned in.
Yeah, I hope you got something out of that, perhaps. But yeah, well done, Ryan. Cheers for doing that.
Mhm.
It's very nice to have people
Yeah.
that dedicated or interested in what we do. So.
And apologies to the Scottish guys, there was no mention of, no count of bigotry.
There was no count of bigotry because the number. I haven't
It's
made
too
the
great.
number that high yet.
Oh, I'm struggling now.
Yeah. So, we do have one more thing for you.
We do.
We do have a super secret thing. And a first for the Palantir.
Mm.
We were talking, we did want to do something a bit special for the 50th episode. And we were talking about what we could do. And we talked about our top 50, like top 50 models, because 50th episodes. And ultimately we decided that's quite long and boring. Like, it would be quite hard to do.
For a top 50.
You'd only be interested in the top 10 or something like that. We talk about things like that, and then obviously 50, how else does 50 come up? The other reason we realised 50 came up was, in our community, where the numbers come up.
Where the numbers come up? Oh, you're asking me for the actual answer?
Yeah.
In
50 pages in SPG.
50 pages in
Good shout from Emma. Do you see her? She's woken up now. Did you hear the dozy? There are 48. I mean dozy because you're dozing, not because you're dozy.
Strong.
Love you. There are 48 pages in SPG. That's another plug.
Yeah. It's an episode that's not gone without SPG being mentioned. But no, you can write army lists in
You can write army lists in SPG.
And we were thinking, why don't we do a mini battle report? Maybe become a series if people like it.
Yeah.
What's the best army you can take for 50 points?
Indeed. We're going to do a battle report on the Palantir. I know, right? Check it out. No one's watching anymore.
No.
There's great content at the end of this. Everyone's switched off. We're going to do a battle report. And indeed, those are our rules. A 50-point battle report. And we started chatting about this on the way to the league final. And thought it was quite funny.
Yep.
And asked a few guys at the league final as well on the Friday night, I believe.
Yep.
And came up with a few armies. And our rules are as follows. It has to be legal. It has to be game legal.
Yeah.
And with the only exception being you don't have to have a leader, an official leader.
Yeah.
Purely to allow
Denizens of
Mirkwood.
Or independent heroes.
Yeah. So what I think we'll do now, shall we cut
Yeah.
and show the armies?
Yeah.
And then we'll play the battle report. And then we'll come back, have a little discussion and sign off.
Yes.
On this episode. So here comes our first Palantir battle report. It's 50 points of good against 50 points of evil. Okay, so here is the evil force for the game. We have a goblin captain being played by this drummer. He's 35 points, of course. We also have a Moria goblin with shield, a Moria goblin with bow, and a Moria goblin with spear, for a grand total of 50 points. Now over to Tom for what he's got.
And on the good side, we have Alfred.
Whee!
Who's going to be bringing his unarmed self to chop stuff up. And he's with 5 Lake Town Spearmen. Again, for a total of 50 points on the nose.
It's not filth, you can't give anyone might. And so here is deployment as we play this fun and different game, and Tom is currently checking the rulebook to see if Alfred can use his rule on himself, like the filthy, filthy cheat he is. And the answer is no, Tom. It's in the FAQ. So here is deployment. It's a 2x2 board. We've deployed 6 inches on with my goblins over here, and Tom's numerically superior Lake Towers over there.
And should we play Battle Company's rules for when broken, for running backwards? I think
Yeah, if you want. That'll make it nice and long in this already huge episode of the Palantir. Now let's have them leg it. Let's just have them leg it.
No, because this is going to be the next Battle Companies. We need to be serious.
Right, okay, this is serious apparently. Like getting Mike on Alfred himself. So indeed, and we're going to play this to the death. So we're going to roll the first turn priority. Yeah.
Rather than the to the death scenario.
Yeah, it's the actual death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just clarifying for
Sorry.
viewers.
Yeah, it's the actual death. Last go standard. First turn priority.
1.
It's a 1. And it goes to evil, and we'll be back after movement. And here's how things look after movement. The goblins ran straight forward as fast as they could, including the goblin archer, because I just don't rate his shooting. And meanwhile, Tom formed up his spear wall. So he's got Alfred there, and they're all supported by spears. And we'll go into priority for turn 2. And Tom gets a 3, and I get a 6. Excellent work. And so we'll come back after my movement. And here's how things look after movement. My goblin with a shield charged into 2 Lake Towners on the left. The captain charged Alfred to go mano a mano. And the archer charged his spear support. And over here, 1 brave goblin spearman charged 2 Lake Towners. So shall we start with the spearmen against the Lake Towners?
Oh, yeah.
The Lake Towners get?
Oh, one of them can faint.
One of them can faint.
Fainting in red.
Lake Towners get 5 and the goblin gets a 6! He loves it. So he will now strike him. He needs a 5 to kill. Oh, he doesn't take him out. That's unfortunate. And so we'll now go over here to where a goblin is fighting against 2 Lake Towners on the left, and he will shield.
Okay, I'll feint with 1.
Yep.
It's a
Tom gets
6.
a 6. I
Lake
fight 2 on this.
Town, I'll fight value 3.
Oh, so he takes it. It's a 5 to kill the goblin.
Fainting him
Can they
red.
do it? Oh, and he takes him out. It's a big casualty. It's a big swing. So now we'll go on to the goblin fighting the spear support. So 1-on-1.
Spear spot.
It's gone.
Off the table. Spear spot gets a 1.
Alright, that gets a 1. And the goblin gets... He gets a 5 and he takes it. And this goblin will
to
need
kill.
a 5 to kill the Lake Towner. No, he doesn't do it. You got to convert. So it's the last fight, the biggie. It's the goblin captain against Alfred. And Alfred gets... He's unarmed, remember.
-1.
Can you stop losing the dice? Alfred gets a 5. And the goblin captain, he gets a 5.
Alfred is fight value 3.
So you've got a 5.
And your
Fight
fight value 3. You have 2 might.
Point of might. Win it. Alfred gets knocked back.
Alfred has a fate. You need 4s to kill.
Yeah.
Double
So
4 to confirm.
Double 4 to guarantee it. Oh, it's a double 6. And he takes out the mighty hero. Alfred has fallen. And so with that, we'll go into priority for the next turn. And Tom gets... He gets a 2. And I get a 6. And momentum stays with the goblins. And we'll come back after movement. And so here's how things look after movement. The victorious goblin captain has charged into 2 spearmen over there. The archer's charged 1, and that same spearman has charged the same 2, and hopefully he'll have a bit more luck against them this time. So we'll start over there, I think, with 2 spearmen fighting 1 goblin.
Oh, 1's fainting. Oh,
He's got a 2, the goblin. The goblin gets a 3. He needs a 5 to kill him. Oh, he's taken 1 out. What a hero. Oh, this is strong. This is strong from Moria. Next up, we'll have the goblin archer fighting against the Lake Town spearman.
Need to bring it back, Lake Town. Come on.
Lake Town gets a 3. The goblin gets 3. Lake Town takes it on
value.
fight value. He needs a 5 to kill the goblin. Oh, and he takes him out.
Back in the game.
Huge, dizzying highs and terrifying lows here. 2 casualties on each side. Now, we're just left
the
with
big
the
one.
victorious captain fighting against 2 Lake Towners.
I'm the same fight value, so I'll faint with 1 of them.
Yeah. So, Lake Towners get a
4.
4. Come on, goblin, you can do this.
He's got a point of might left to draw.
Point of might to draw. Ooh.
Or it's 5s to kill.
2 5s, 1
But he's got
re-rolling.
2 wounds and a fate.
Oh, it's a point of might for a draw. Yeah, go on. Point of might for a draw.
Ooh.
I don't know why I moved them away. It's a
Your
draw.
priority.
I got no glory. Here comes the
1,
roll
2,
off.
3 for the evil.
So he needs 4s to kill. Here it comes, here it comes. What a point of might! 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 He's taken them both out. What a legend.
It's not going well.
This
for
is the
Lake
best
Town.
battle report we've ever done. It goes into priority. There's 2 models left on each
5.
side. Lake Towns get a 5. And Moria gets a 6. They're unstoppable. And so we will not going back after movement because the goblin is going to charge. The captain will charge him, and the spearman will charge him. So we'll start with the spearman. Lake Towner gets a 3. The goblin gets. Oh, they're unstoppable. It's a 6.
5 to kill.
5 to kill. Oh, and he takes him out. They are on fire, leaving just the goblin captain against a Lake Towner. Lake Towner gets a 5. The captain gets a 5. It's a tie.
He's got no might left.
He
It's a
has no
roll
might
off.
left. Yeah, it's a roll off. And it goes to good. Oh, what a twist.
5s to win.
Yep.
No. Oh.
No, nothing. That goes to priority. Evil get a 2. Good get a 3. You're gonna leg it, and the captain will join him round here. I don't have any swords. I can't do anything. This is going to have to be heroic. It's a 4. Don't think it'll be enough. There's a sneaky 6 around there, and he backs away. The captain in black needs 4s to kill him, and the goblin needs a 5. It's disastrous joke.
Bring it.
We go back into priority. Oh god, that's gone. And Evil get a 4. And Good get a 3. Is he going back in?
Yeah, we've not really
Sorry,
been doing courage
hang on.
tests, have we?
No, not even a bit. That was, Good getting a 4 and Evil getting a 3 there.
Yeah.
And he
But
goes,
you're not broken, are you? It's only me.
"No, just charge him."
Ah, courage. Loves it.
He doesn't love it. He's gone.
Is he?
He's courage too.
Is he?
You're an idiot.
He runs backwards. He's courage too. He'll run away from the nearest enemy.
Just charge him in. This is silly. Yeah, put him in. Better. Otherwise, it's awful. Right, in the fight phase. He gets a 2.
It's gone
Goblin gets
wrong.
a 5, surely. The Goblin Captain in black. He's 4s. And he's done him twice. And he's ground into the dirt. And the Goblin Captain and his Spearman are victorious for the loss of just 2 goblins. But the Lake Town force has been wiped out. Well played, sir. And we will go into a post-battle bat rep breakdown. So there we go.
Yeah.
Welcome to the post-battle bat rep breakdown. That was our 50-point battle report to celebrate our 50th episode. Right, how do you think that went, Tom?
It went very badly for me. I died. Alfred, no good without other heroes.
Who knew? A good way to lead, good cheap way to lead troops at a
Yes.
50-point bat rep.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
But
Um,
yeah.
Hero of the match, Goblin Captain.
Yeah. Smashed it. Absolutely
Point of might
smashed it.
for a draw.
Yeah.
Wins, kills both.
Yeah.
What a legend.
Hero.
Hashtag drummer.
Yeah.
OP drummer.
He's going to be your new leader from now on.
Absolutely. Take him to the Siren Skulls.
Yeah.
So
I've not
yes,
done that before.
No?
Oh, to doubles.
that was our little idea. So we were chatting about this, and we were wondering what the best 50 points are. So as we said, the only thing you are allowed to do that's not legal is you can have an independent hero. So we
Yes.
talked about the King's Huntsman, for example,
Yes.
as an army. He's an
Yes.
independent hero, but we would allow it.
As a leader.
Yeah, it's the fact that you need a leader in your army.
Yeah, and the
an
same
independent
if you
heroes.
take 5 fell wargs, you can one of the fell wargs you can nominate to be your leader.
Yes, because it's a legal army list, but you just don't have a leader.
Yes.
Or 2 Merkle Spiders.
Yes.
We think 2 Merkle Spiders could be excessively strong at 50-point bat reps.
But yeah.
Barry White?
Barry White could be good. We've said that you deploy 6 inches on.
Yep.
So if the Barrow White could get enough paralysers in before then that could be good for the Barrow White.
Half a shade.
Half a shade.
We need Steve Crow to buy a shade and saw it in half. Ideally.
But yeah, do you think we should make a little series out of this?
Dude. It's the Palantir bat rep.
50-point bat
Yeah,
reps.
50-point bat reps.
Who would win? Like a battle companies. Oh, not battle, what was it? Middle-earth's Deadliest Warband.
Yeah. Maybe it should be we do the points value of the episode of the Palantir.
Oh.
51-point bat
You
rep.
can get
this week.
Rohan. You can get Eowyn and 3 Rohan for 50.
Yeah.
3 Rohan
That was one
warriors
of the
for
things we talked about,
51.
wasn't it? Mounted Eowyn with a rider.
Mm.
Could be good. Bit
Yeah.
of cavalry in there.
But yeah, comment below what do you think is the best
50-point army.
for 50 points? What would win the series?
Absolutely.
And it's, I guess, what are the rules? Is it just like that? A fight to the death with
Yeah, I
no
think
courage?
so. I don't think you need courage. 'Cause there's
Fight.
just-
Okay. Fight to the death, as in to the last man standing.
Who was it that suggested the Goblin Scribe?
Yeah, maybe the Goblin Scribe isn't allowed.
No.
How many points is he 50?
Something like that. 35, 40. I don't know. Maybe you can only have models that start
On the table.
on the table. Maybe
Yeah,
just say
that's a rule. No Goblin Scribe.
that. Yeah. But yeah, I like the idea of 2 Merkle Spiders.
To be fair, the Goblin Scribe would lose if he got shot on turn 1 potentially.
Yeah. Maybe some. There's no way you can do elves, really, is there?
There's no leader,
There's
is
no
there?
leader. You might get. I don't think you'd even get a cheap elf for.
There's no hero under 50.
Mm.
At 50.
We talked about maybe Bofa, Bifrost Bofa. You got the
Yeah.
dwarf hero. In there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, obviously.
Oh, our favourite was Sam, Merry and Pippin, I think.
Yeah. Obviously, there's lots of heroes that are 50 points.
Yeah.
But we're kind of. We like the idea of having a few troops, which is why I play like this.
Yeah, King's Huntsman was a cool idea.
Maybe Damrod. We sound someone like Damrod or Baragon.
Yeah, they would be
And
good.
little Warriors Minister,
Hmm.
something like that maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was our idea. That was our little special
Yeah.
for our 50th
Episode.
episode. And we hope you enjoyed it.
We do. And that's it.
I think that's it. That's the end of our 50th episode extravaganza, and it has been extravagant.
And I've got Christmas socks on.
Brilliant. It's been a long one, I'm sure. Not quite sure how long, but there's no such thing as a long video. We hope you enjoyed it. And as we've said before, thank you so much for supporting the show and all the nice things you say to us at tournaments. It's It's really great to hear you like it, and it helps motivate to keep going.
Indeed. And yeah, if you aren't a usual commentator, but we get a few every week who kind of say, I've watched all the episodes but haven't commented. It'd be nice to hear from you below. Just wave at us. You don't need to say anything clever. Just wave at us. So
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, no, we haven't told them the good news.
The good news.
This is going out on the 18th.
It is indeed.
There'll be one next week.
And what's next week, Damian?
Next week is Christmas Day. And yes, there's going to be a Palantir on Christmas Day.
Because we're meeting up on Christmas Day and we'll film it live.
That's absolutely what's going to happen. Please don't pay too much attention to the background at the moment. Or the state of our beards and or hair.
And our lack of beard.
Yeah. But yes.
You should go shave.
Yeah, we've tricked them before. But yes, so we're pleased to announce, we're happy to announce, and God knows we don't think you should watch it on Christmas Day, but there will be an episode of The Palantir on Christmas Day, which is quite cool, I think.
Watch it on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Sneak off from your family. Go watch The Palantir.
Please comment if you watch it on Christmas Day, and we'll know because there's a timestamp on the. Well, it says X days ago.
Yeah, everyone will just go on to it for like 3 seconds. I watched this on Christmas Day.
That's still something.
Yeah, that's not it. But yeah, seeing as we obviously will see you on Christmas Day, but this is our build up to Christmas Day, so we hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
We do indeed.
From Team Palantir. Emma would say the same, but she's passed into shadow again. And
that 50-point battle rep was so exciting, but it still couldn't wake Emma up.
Absolutely. But yeah, we wish you a very Merry Christmas, and yeah, we'll see you on Christmas Day. That's exciting. Until next time, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Support your Hobbit hosts in the links below.
Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
Support your Hobbit hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming. Hello? Hey mate, how you doing? Yeah, it's me. Damian. O'Byrne. Yeah. Oh, God almighty. I've just rung Ned. The outtake.
That can go at the end of the episode.
5 to 2 in the morning, I've just rung in. Oh dear. Ed, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry. God, I hope I didn't wake him up.
Do you want to try again?